Welcome back to another video. My name is Yokomar, and today's topic is AI art. I have been noticing a trend in the past couple of days, ever since the World Cup has started. I've been on the internet, especially on TikTok, and I've noticed that there's been a lot of AI videos. And as an artist in today's age, I've learned to just disregard because there's really nothing you can do about it, right? I keep seeing all these images and these videos, and they make me cringe. All they do is copy so blatantly, and it looks so fake. You know what I'm talking about. If you compared AI art to a children's drawing, clearly the AI would look better compared to a children's drawing, right? When it comes to drawing something yourself or animating something, or human animating something themselves, you notice that there is a style to it. Anyways, this all comes back to what I saw on TikTok. I saw that FIFA, apparently on one of their accounts, they've posted a domain expansion of Mbappe, Messi, and Halland. Then I do some more research purposes to see on where the account was, right? And so I find it, and it's on Twitter. And I'm looking under the comments, and all I see is just atrociously fake art, bruh. And I'm like, dude, this is so cringy, bruh. This don't even look good. Sure, it can look realistic more to what they look like, but just a cartoonish version. But it just looks like, do you know what I see? It just looks fake. And so what I decided to do was put my own version out, right? Let's use let's use AI to create art. Actual imagination. So I decided to get an Apple Pencil and my hand. And let's see what we can create today. Let's actually use my domain expansion, picking up a pen. So in this first part, when I'm sketching, I am trying to figure out the poses, not only for them, but also them as the characters, right? Because they have different head shapes, different hairstyles. But I just want to get the first basic physique down for all three of these men. Now, it's kind of hard at first, but eventually things start going in the right direction, and I start figuring out this kind of flow state of how the characters are going to look like in my style and on the page at the same time. While I'm drawing this, I am consistently referencing the domain expansion photo and trying to implement that into the sketch phase. I also am kind of looking at their uniforms at the same time, but this is not really the part where the uniforms matter. It's just mainly how they look like in the poses. Now that the sketch part is finally done, the next part is for me to actually start inking. So let's begin. This is one of my favorite parts of drawing, because in the ink phase, you really start to see the drawing actually come to life, right? You're starting to see how the eyes look, how the mouth look, how the teeth look, how the hands look, because this is going to be the baseline of where the color comes in to fulfill and complete the artwork. This is the baseline, the ink, and it's what is going to make the color pop even more is when the line art is delicious, right? And it is fun. There's so many different types of ways that you can do your line art as well. It really just depends on if you're going to color or if you're not going to color, or even if you are gonna color, how much more line art you want on the image or how much less. For example, when you're animating something, you want less line art, right? Because you want your lines to look clean. But when you're drawing something, there's going to be a lot of black shading, a lot of scratch marks, etc., etc. So it really just depends on the way that the artist wants to draw the image and stylize the image, and how their style also works with their artwork. So yeah. All right, the line art is finally completed. Now here is where the color comes in. This is where imagination gets brought up. This is the reason many people want to come into drawing, because when they see certain cartoons, certain comic books, certain shows, they see that, oh my goodness, I can make my own character. I can make people look like this, certain way, certain style. I can make them look this cool. Well, let me show you. All right, let me show you. This is how you make color pop. All right, that's how you make color move. Now, I am not the best, right? But it takes time. It takes a consistent love for the art, right? And it takes patience, right? I know AI art can create things in a matter of seconds, but they will never be as good as someone who's honed their craft, who stylized their craft. It doesn't matter how realistic, how in-depth an AI image can look. It was taken from an amalgamation of artists and put together with no soul. And I will never, ever think it looks better. I truly don't think it looks better. It looks so fake, honestly. But I'm glad I have the skill, the time, and the patience to pick up a pencil and put it on an iPad. So, yeah. Anyways, how do you guys like this color so far? Now, I wasn't able to record the shading process. However, this is how it came out. And you can see that after the color is implemented, the last part in my style is putting the shade on the characters. And this is how you make the colors themselves pop, right? Is the shading. And yeah, that's how you do it. It's that easy. So, all right, guys. So here's the end of the video. I didn't get to record the shading process just because I wanted to take some time figuring out that the shading process on my own. But here's how it looks like now in digital form. I think it came out super cool, super nice, and I hope you guys like how it looks like. But then I decided to also print it out, and here's how it looks like printed out. I think it looks even better printed, but they both look awesome. Please comment down below, let me know which one y'all like better. And yeah, try and pick up a pen and paper, and you'll see how fun it is to watch something be born, something come to life. And it's gonna take some time, some patience, but the longer you you put your mind to it, the more you are consistent with your art, the more you will see your seeds start to bear fruit. That's the process of creativity. And yeah. Please let me know if y'all enjoy the vid. Please like and subscribe. It will really help the channel. And I am gonna be playing more video games and drawing more art on this channel. But yeah, please, if you guys have any suggestions down below, let me know. And yeah, thank you for watching the vid. Yoko's out.